Please silence all cell phones, no talking, listen to Mr. Admin, and hold all questions until the end.
Which questions?
All.
Good.
Hi, everybody. Okay, today we're talking about Ensemble for tomorrow's contest and everything that you would possibly need to know in order to be successful for your ensemble. Okay, tomorrow's contest is at Haltom Middle School, not the high school, it's at Haltom Middle. Your parents can find the address to that by using any computer or internet device and type in Haltom Middle and find the address, just like they would find the address to anywhere else where a paper copy of a map has not been printed. Whatever time your performance is, you need to subtract about 15 or 20 minutes from that and arrive to Haltom Middle about 15 or 20 minutes early. You're going to meet your ensemble in the cafeteria, and that's where you can take your stuff out of your cases, leave any equipment and things like that there. You can meet with your ensemble there and practice all together. Don't play too much because you don't want to play for like 30 minutes before you go into the room and be so tired you can't actually make a sound when you're actually at the contest, okay? You can bring a wire stand if you want to use in the cafeteria. You won't take that into the room with you. Some people will do that, but you don't have to. You can just kind of makeshift a place for your music on a table, okay? There'll be lots of people from other schools there, so just be on the lookout for the people from your group. About 5 minutes before your time, you're going to take your binder and your instrument, and one person in your group will be taking the comment sheet with a copy of the music for the judge, and you'll go down to the room. Make sure that you're real quiet in the hallways because there's going to be other groups performing. You can find your room by knowing who your judge is and looking at the sign at the front of the room or the building that says your judge's name and then a corresponding room number. I don't know where it's going to be, but you'll have a sign that says your judge's name and then find that room. When you get to your room, there may be a group in front of you that's playing. Just wait outside the room until that group is done, and then as soon as that group leaves, you can go in. The judge will probably be writing on the comment sheet from the group before you, and you're welcome to go in while they're doing that and set up your group. Make sure that your ensemble is kind of set up like we've been practicing. There will not be someone there to set it up for you. Like you need to go in there and just kind of start doing little worker bee things and put your ensemble together. And then you just stand there and wait for that person to say, I'm ready. Whoever has that comment sheet, as soon as you go in the room, just go up and set that packet, the sheet and the music on her desk, okay? And then you just wait, and then that person will say, okay, I'm ready. That's when the person who's introducing your ensemble does their deal. So you'll have someone introduce, someone do a pitch check to hold your first note, and then count off, okay? As soon as you're done, push your music stands down and kind of wait for that person to give you any feedback, positive, negative. They may ask you to play some parts again. Be ready for anything. And then after that, you're done. You can go collect your stuff from the cafeteria and leave. Don't bring any cases or anything into the room with you. All of that can stay in the cafeteria. Okay, no one's going to take it. They brought their own case and their own stuff. They don't want your empty instrument case. Parents can and should go into the room. Actually, your score gets better the more parents are in the room because the judge really likes it when there's parents in there. So bring as many friends and family as you can. They can video, they can take pictures, they can record, and then have that for a keepsake. When you're done performing, you go back to the cafeteria and then you're free to leave. You'll get your comment sheet and hopefully your medal on Monday. Any questions?
No questions until the end, the very end. That's the end.
Okay, so this is the comment sheet that they'll be looking at when you perform. You can see that there's a place for your ensemble title and the group, the designation of your class, beginner through varsity, and then everybody's name is listed here along with their grade. There's several areas that the judges will be scoring you on, and it's kind of helpful to know going in what they'll be listening for. So under tone, they are looking for tone quality, intonation, that means tuning, control, balance, and blend. They're listening for rhythm and pitch accuracy, smoothness, fingering. They're watching embouchure, articulation, breathing, the way you start and end notes. They're listening to your interpretation of the music. That would be things like dynamics, your tempo, phrasing, style, rhythms, making sure that you're doing musical phrasing, not breathing at bar lines, odd breath marks, and things like that. General things that they're looking for, stage presence, like do you know what you're doing when you go in the room? Artistry, posture, basically your presentation of everything minus the musical aspects is also being judged. So make sure that you're kind of thinking about those things as you go in. When you go into the room and the judge is looking at this, make sure that you don't have a cell phone with you, that you've turned that off so that it doesn't ring in the middle. That would definitely take away from your stage presence and kind of performance quality, okay? All right, now we're going to talk about what to wear. Basically, you need to dress in a way that will give you a good first impression, okay? Like if you're going to a job interview and you wear a t-shirt and jeans and the next person wears a suit and tie, you're not getting the job. Okay, that's the same thing for tomorrow. You need to dress like you're trying to earn a first division rating and a medal. So please don't wear jeans, t-shirts, tennis shoes, shorts, anything like that. This is a formal performance. So dress it up as much as you can to give your group a good first impression with the judge. Okay?
We'll take questions now, but no dumb questions. Only questions that make sense and there's things that we didn't cover or weren't clear enough. Questions?